Are you tired of spending a lot of dollars or whatever shillings you use on a lot of services that are kinda useless, really overpriced, but at the same time they seem really necessary in today's day and age? Well, I may have a solution for you. It's called Homelab. Hi, I'm Fleur, and I will try to convince you that you need a Homelab. So what Homelab even is? Easily explain, it's your own Google Drive. It's your own Spotify, your own Netflix, your own, I don't know, mail client that runs locally. Your own whatever you want, without any subscriptions, any payments mostly. And it's honestly super easy to set up. So take your favorite drink, sit down, and let's have a look what I personally run on my Homelab. First of all, Nextcloud. What even Nextcloud is? Well, it's this kind of an all-in-one solution. It can be your calendar, your Google Drive replacement, your backup solution for your phone or pictures, right? Or, I don't know, backup solution for your friends and family as well. It can be literally your own chat app. Imagine something like Discord or Microsoft Teams or Slack. Whatever you can imagine, Nextcloud probably has it. There are obviously better storing solutions for more, I would say, power users, like TrueNAS or Unraid. But to be totally honest, for, I would say, most people who, I don't know, don't have render farms or editing stations around their house or even outside of, their network, Nextcloud is totally okay, and you don't really have to go into TrueNAS or Unraid if you really don't wanna. Another great app is Jellyfin. It's your own media server. So imagine something like your own Spotify and Netflix combined. You need to provide your own media, obviously. You can even stream your media outside of your local network on basically any device you want. It can be your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, your PC, your laptop, your TV maybe. It doesn't really matter. You need additional setup to make it work this specific way, but it's not something hard to do, to be totally honest. There is also alternative solution that is called Plex. It basically does the same, but I honestly prefer Jellyfin. Another great one is Home Assistant. It's basically something like Apple Home, the HomeKit solution, or Google Home, and you can plug anything into it. Heck, sometimes even a car. Like, for example, I have my car linked to Home Assistant, so I can start it remotely. With Home Assistant, a lot of things what cannot be achieved with other solutions from Google or Amazon or Apple can be easily done. And there is also a really great community. So if there is, I don't know, so weird smart fridge from some weird company you never heard of, or I don't know, it can be even a Samsung fridge, but it's locked into their specific ecosystem. Home Assistant probably has some kind of a plugin from their community that can probably handle it. This one I don't probably have to talk about much. Kinda a lot of people knows about it, and it's honestly great. There is a reason why a lot of people are talking about it, and that's Pi-hole. Like, to be honest, who is not sick of ads? Everyone is. And not only ads, but like trackers as well. Pi-hole is a great solution for both of these problems. It can block trackers, it can block ads on your entire network. So you don't have to buy or install, well, yes, buy, sometimes you have to buy an ad blocker for every single device on your network. You can just filter the traffic from your entire network via one simple tool or software. It's super convenient, it's super powerful, and once again, same with Jellyfin and Nextcloud and all of these solutions. If you know how to set it up, you can even use it outside of your network. And if you're like me and you like gaming, I have another great one for you. Well, two. That's Pterodactyl and AMP. Both are self-hosting solutions for game servers. They are really amazing, both of them. There is only one difference. AMP is a little bit more user-friendly, Pterodactyl less, but AMP is also paid. It's not expensive and it's also one-time payment, so no subscriptions really needed. Both of them are great solutions for hosting any game server you want, From Minecraft to Project Zomboid to 7 Days to Die, whatever you can imagine, you can host it. Obviously, you will be limited by your hardware, but that's something I will touch on in a different video. But to be totally honest, as simple solutions, both of them are great. And lastly, supporting software. These are some tools that can make the experience with accessing your services way easier. First one is TwinGate. It's an amazing solution. And as I was talking about before it with Jellyfin and Pi-hole, it allows you to connect to your services from external network. It's kind of similar to VPN, but it's not really a VPN. It's super similar in function and what it actually does. But it's honestly, in my opinion, way more secure and also way easier to set up. It's a great solution. They have a free tier you can take advantage of. You don't need to pay for it if you are not like a power user and you just want to connect few devices. But it's a really great software that will make connecting to your services way more secure than just opening them widely to your entire internet. Another great tool is engineX. It's a proxy manager. If you don't know what proxy manager is, honestly, the explanation is super easy. You know, every single machine on your network, and sometimes even every single service, has its own address. I would say IP address, but it's a little bit different, doesn't matter. And it's really hard to remember all these addresses, like who loves to, remembering a bunch of numbers and dots and ports and double dots, right? It's not exactly user-friendly. What Proxy Manager does is allows you to proxy by using a specific domain. For example, myserver.net. And every single time I write myserver.net, it will point you to your specific service that you host under that specific domain. It's super easy explanation, kind of wrong. A lot of super techie people would probably punch me with a baseball bat for it, but it works like that-ish. Two more to go. One is Homelab. Well, it's a dashboard. It just allows you to see all your services really nicely. You don't have to enter individual one and even remember those proxies, right? You can just open your dashboard, look at everything you have there, easily click on it, get information out of your apps, out of your services, if they are running, what is happening with them, and so on. Obviously, Homelab is only one of like hundreds possible solutions when it comes to dashboards. Totally lastly, to make sure everything, all the services I mentioned, works really well, it's a little bit more secure and a little bit more, I would say, user-friendly. There is an amazing app or software or whatever you want to call it called Docker. All people who knows what I'm talking about, obviously, yes, it's a good thing, I personally love it as well. It's a great solution to separate your services, to run them independently, and just make your whole home living a little bit secure as well in the process. It's a really great tool. And yeah, that's about it. There is a way more apps you can try, way more software you can tweak, you can play with. What I mentioned is really just tip of the iceberg, and I would say the basics of basics. Because trust me, some tools are crazy, like for example N8N or Node, or I don't know how it's pronounced. Like, it's an ultimate automation solution, but I won't talk more about it here. But I definitely will, in a different video. And speaking of different videos, I will be making a lot of them. Definitely during next week, or upcoming weeks in general, because there is a lot to discuss. Speaking of lot to discuss, I mentioned just really the bare minimum of tools you can or anyone can use for their Homelab. So if you already have Homelab or you have specific questions or suggestions about different software tools, platforms, whatever, there is a comment section. Put it there. I will probably make video about it. So have fun, enjoy, and if you don't want to miss the next videos where I will explain in a great detail how to make your own Homelab, how to run these services, definitely hit the subscribe button, the bell thingy next to it, and I hope we will see each other next time. Bye bye and thanks for watching.